So this is not a perfect film. Many things I found lacking. Lekin I cannot express the joy I found in some moments in Enola Holmes. दुनिया से थोड़ा एक हफ्ता लेट चल रहा है ये चैनल, लेकिन चल रहा है and that's really all I can manage right now. Welcome to my new set, Delhi. So please appreciate and subscribe. If not subscribe, then at least like this video thoda for my feelings. Enola Holmes dropped on Netflix a couple of days back, starring Millie Bobby Brown, who is also a producer on the film, which could potentially be a franchise. You go get 'em, girl. Supporting her is the amazing Helena Bonham Carter, who plays her mother, Euphoria Holmes, in yet another quirky woman scares everyone part. Mummy pooja kar rahi hai, ghanti baj gayi. Henry Cavill is the best-looking Sherlock Holmes seen in cinema, and Sam Claflin plays Mycroft Holmes, the oldest sibling. Here, he is the personification of everything patriarchy. Plotline in short: Enola lives with only her mum. Dad's long dead, brothers have moved away. Euphoria has taught her everything there is to know about being a strong, opinionated young woman. लेकिन mysteriously, Enola के 16th birthday पर Euphoria गायब हो जाती है, which brings the two very attractive Holmes brothers back home, and a hunt begins with the 16-year-old Enola in the center of the action. It sounds lovely, doesn't it? Sherlock Holmes stories, for many of us, were our first introduction not just to detective novels but also London. Late 1800s London, to be precise. Reading the books and imagining what that era must have been like was such a special joy of my childhood. Enola Holmes the movie brings back the same wonder and awe I felt as a teenager reading Arthur Conan Doyle's stories, and Sone Pe Suhaga, author Nancy Springer's writing feels even more personal and relatable because the protagonist is a teenager, she's a girl, and the books were written by a woman only about 10 to 15 years ago. So the undertone of realistic understanding of the modern world is always there. The film is being lauded for its feminist writing and director Harry Bradbeer's plus writer Jack Thorne's inclusive and empathetic gaze on the protagonist, for good reason.
There are two paths you can take, Enola. Yours, or the path others choose for you.
बचपन में ना चमेली की शादी देख ली थी मैंने कभी, और लगा था कि ये अड़ियल जिद्दी अपनी मर्जी की मालकिन अमृता सिंह एज चमेली क्या बढ़िया बेहतरीन लड़की है, किसी से डरती नहीं है, जहाँ मन आए भाग जाती है, गिविंग टू हूट्स टू the many ways the world around her would like her to behave. Enola Holmes and her mother Euphoria are cut from a similar cloth. They read about Joan of Arc, they practice martial arts, they wear long frocks, and they do homemade science experiments. And sure, I imagine author Nancy Springer's source material is respectful of women in the first place anyway, but also because Enola is 16 and all she has known is this life where she's free and capable. Us as viewers are at peace with her universe because to her, her agency and her desire to assert it is not an anomaly.
You progressed nicely.
अजीब इनफैक्ट तब लगता है जब उसके दो भाई सीन में आते हैं, playing bad cop and slightly less bad cop. This is a Sherlockian universe, yes, but the light emanates brightest only from its women. Mycroft refers to his 16-year-old carefree and opinionated younger sister as unbroken, which in his conservative political world is a bad thing.
A wild woman brought up a wild child who will make her acceptable for society.
When on the run and undercover, Enola constantly has to dress like a boy to escape notice, or as a widow because according to her, people are scared of widows to talk to them. Think about that for a second. A woman was deemed important enough only to marry and then produce kids, living forever only as a wife and a mother. But if her husband died, no one knew what to do with her. The women were to wear black and pretend like they didn't exist. How far we've come from there varies for women. Some still are forced to obey 19th century and even older customs. Enola Holmes goes where Greta Gerwig did with Little Women. Gerwig's screenplay and the entire movie as a whole was a much better, more mature film than Enola by a huge margin. Like in both the films talk of non-conforming via characters who are almost aggressive in their defiance, compelling us to empathize with them because the other side is simply just wrong. In Enola, it's a lot less subtle, not gonna lie. Millie Bobby Brown looking into the camera Fleabag style and talking about the oppression of the corset doesn't quite land and feels lazy. Director Harry Bradbeer also directed Fleabag, but with Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character breaking the fourth wall, there was a reason. See, she was an unstable, fully grown woman who spoke to her imaginary audience constantly because she didn't know how to speak with real people with any level of competence, and that was never shown to be a good thing. Her character was not humane, it didn't even have a name on the show, it was simply Fleabag. For Enola to be speaking into the camera inconsistently felt confused. Like, why must she acknowledge us? We are not in on this adventure. This is a period movie. So unlike Fleabag, talking through screens with people also felt unnatural, unfunny and unnecessary. The plotline too leaves some things to be desired. The mystery is more convoluted than compelling. Some discoveries a little too convenient. What the film does commit to is its fierce feminism and highlighting the importance of active political participation from citizens, which is always a good reminder, especially when coming from performers like Susie Vokoma, who plays a suffragette, Edith, serving tea, and an ass whooping with equal perfection.
Politics doesn't interest you. Why?
Because it's fatally boring.
Because you have no interest in changing a world that suits you so well.
While Enola Holmes isn't entirely factually correct about the events which led to the Reform Act of 1884, it is a wonderful opportunity to teach yourself more about the politics of the time, about the debt of gratitude we owe to feminists who at great personal risks fought for a more gender equal world. When acts and reforms were being written to include only more men, women weren't even in the conversations, and yet suffragettes on whom Eudora is based had swung into action. So you've got to admire Millie Bobby Brown. She's a teenager and इतनी समझ है कि किस किस्म की फिल्में she not just wants to act in but also help make real as a producer. I wasn't the biggest fan of her acting performance here. I felt she chewed the scenery up a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But the promise of what hopefully will be a long career in the performing arts is astounding and very, very exciting. Watch the movie on Netflix this weekend. It's a great way to pass a few hours and learn that the word decipher originates from the word cipher, and marvel at how you hadn't made that connection ever. Now, for a segment I keep forgetting about, relation mein recommendation. Kind of an obvious pick here, but do absolutely watch Greta Gerwig's take on Little Women if you haven't. The screenplay of that film is full of wonders, and Saoirse Ronan is a delightful realization of all the things I've ever wanted to be. Find it on Amazon Prime Video. Find me on my various social media pages and kind of consistently here on my YouTube channel. I'm also hosting a little Zoom workshop where I'll tell you about my process of writing and creating my movie reviews. If you're interested, I'm going to pin the registration link in the top comment right here, okay? So yeah, later.